Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up, it's your girl Sasha Banks, legit boss, and you're watching Going In Raw. You like that?
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife,
Riott.
and you are going in SmackDown Live.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here, youtube.com/Steve and Larson, available wherever fine podcasts are. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notify bell next to it right here on the YouTubes if that's where you're watching us. If you're listening to us in the audio realm, consider using the CastBox app. We have a partnership with them. Download the CastBox app for iOS or Android for free. Subscribe to Going In Raw. It's a great, free, and easy way to help out Going In Raw. It boosts our exposure, and it makes our manager people happy.
Yeah.
Our partners happy.
Yeah.
When they do that, and when they're happy, we're happy.
Yeah.
We're also available on the Patreon at patreon.com/Steve and Larson. Today is Tuesday. It's Lex Tuesdays. I got to find a Lex Luger video for us to watch. On post-show, yay or nay, we've got 3 fantastic non-news items as well. So that's a lot of fun. And then we're also available. That's for $5 and up a month. You get Monday through Friday, all the post-shows. It's a lot of fun. And then we're also available at prowrestlingtees.com/Going In Raw. How well is that Chill Roman shirt coming along?
Oh.
You were working on it yesterday.
Yeah. I'll show you how far I got.
I think I showed this to you before the show. I think I've locked in. The exclusive Chicago shirt. I don't want to call it exclusive. Everybody's going to be able to buy it on the website.
Yeah.
But we're going to have it. We're going to debut it in Chicago for StarCast.
Yeah, probably.
Are any of you guys going to StarCast? Who's going to StarCast?
This is what I got so far.
Oh, that's good.
I just need stuff here and there.
Like a fist, maybe?
Yeah, I thought about that
There?
out of here, but then it needs stuff here
What
and
if
here.
it's like the fist is like this? So you know who it is.
Yeah, no, right here.
Yeah, that's
But
good.
then need stuff here and here.
Okay.
Or I guess I can do that, but it still
Put a
needs
couple of
something
R's.
A couple of what?
R's.
I need words in this part, too.
Chill.
That's where he says that right there.
Oh, just be cool. How about just be cool?
Just be cool.
Anyways, man, lots of people are high or drunk in our live chat.
It always seems to happen.
Yeah. Is there something about us that makes people want to get high or drunk?
No, I think it's just a midday thing.
We got some cool shirts on today. Look at that. I got my Bruiserweight shirt.
I have my
You got Suzuki.
Goon.
Nice. Good job, us.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Let's answer some super chats. Why don't we?
Oscar Martinez here in regular chat says, Steven Larson, do you read the general chat or just super chats? So, people pay, so we read those for sure.
Yeah.
If something catches my eye in regular chat, but it goes by so quick.
Yeah, no, same
Like,
here.
it's hard to
If
do
there's
that.
something
I'm sorry.
innocent that catches our eye, we'll read it.
And then, of course, I'm over here. $1 a month gets you into the Discord, so I try to read these too. They call themselves the Brotherhood, but they're just a bunch of mutant underground dwellers.
You say that.
No, they're great, man. Look at Cody Miles here. He says it goes like this, but then he's got a little. They got Kevin Nash with a whiteboard emoji.
Oh, that's cool.
In the Discord.
That's pretty neat.
And then, of course, there's also the Facebook Friendoverse group.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Yeah,
everybody they do good work. All those administrators. I'm gonna send them out some stuff.
Good idea.
I was getting names and addresses from Mikey.
Good
Omega
idea.
From the Friendoverse. I got to do the same from Cody Miles.
Good idea. Super chat time. OG Sneakerhead $5 and JR voice. By God, someone give Paul Heyman a goddamn Oscar.
By God, someone give him an Oscar.
And that's real.
By God, that's real.
Anal Fisher Czar.
Wow.
Says favorite spreadable item on he corrects it later on. Another $2.79 super chat. Favorite spreadable item on favorite toastable item.
Oh, so a toastable item like a toaster strudel or
Pop-Tart? Anything you put in a toaster or a toaster oven.
Do you prefer your bagels in toasted or not toasted?
Toasted with butter.
Oh, with butter.
Yeah.
I'm down for a good cream cheese spread.
Yeah, I'm not huge on cheese products in general.
Does the cream cheese upset your belly as well?
It can, I guess.
The tummy is not.
There's just
not happy
some
with
cheese
that.
products I just never acquired the taste for. Whereas butter is always delicious.
Butter is great, man. I love butter.
So give me a good cinnamon raisin bagel with some butter on it, and I'm a happy guy.
You and your damn raisins.
I am a happy guy.
I'm not huge on raisins.
Chase Hetrick, $5. If Paul Heyman is fired, what if Paulie dangerously came back? Who should he manage?
They asked him that last night.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about that Paul Heyman promo?
It's pretty good.
He, what do you think he did to generate the tears? You think that was method?
Yeah.
You think so?
Well, I think that's performance, yeah.
You think it was real?
Or do you think he had like an onion hanging out underneath his...
Lots of people have lots of tricks. These days, even Johnny Depp, he's got a little earpiece for people to feed him lines.
Yeah.
Why didn't he just have cue cards like Brando did?
I don't know.
Both scumbags, Johnny Depp and Brando. Terrific actors, total scumbags.
The Dane Man Train, $5. Well, friend knows I'm finishing yesterday's show, and all of a sudden you go live. Also, Alex Jones for Sunday Heat GM.
No, man, that dude ain't general man. He's generally managing InfoWars into the ground where it belongs.
Yeah. Dane Man Train again, $5. Any advice for getting into podcasting and YouTube? Friend and I have similar show to you guys, but we only get 20 views per show.
Yeah. What's some good advice? Consistency, quality,
Competency.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to look like a Hollywood production, but it should look decent, sound good.
Yeah.
And be consistent with your quality.
I was impressed with our friends, their podcast, Busted Wide Open. Yeah, Busted Wide Open podcast.
Yeah,
check them out. They look pretty good. It was it's like a split screen. They got some good mics. Take it one step at a time. If you saw the phases of going in Raw, you'll know that it took a long time to get to the brick wall.
I know.
With a couple of things up here, it took us a long time to get here. So I don't know. I don't know what find a lane and stick to it. I guess, right?
Ew.
That's a terrible looking shirt, man.
It's awful. Someone in chat said there was a new Dolph Drew shirt, and I looked, and it's not good.
Not a terrible idea for a post-show review merchandise.
There you go. We can do that one day a week.
Yeah, there you go.
High Fly Kagan, $10. No
Thanks,
message,
man.
just that.
Brandon Garza, $2. Power Rank Top 10 Hometown Pops. Like for people coming to their hometown.
You mean just
CM Punk in Chicago?
Oh yeah, it's hard to beat that one.
Or Daniel Bryan in Seattle.
Yeah, those are tough to beat. Christian Vega, $2. Watching you guys before I go to SmackDown tonight. Have fun.
Oh man, should be a blast.
High Fly Kagan, $5. Hey guys, enjoying coffee while I watch you dudes.
People are just they're all into their vices here watching Going
coffee's
Raw.
not a vice. That's
coffee. I don't know,
great.
man. Some people seem to think that it is too much, right? Too much coffee's bad for you.
Too much of anything would be bad for you. Richard Ely, $2. Starcast tickets confusing me. Where are you guys in?
Starcast tickets confusing me. Where are you guys in? Where are you guys in? What does that mean?
We're all in.
So we are all in. We're at Starcast. We're going to have a vendor booth. We're not going to be on Podcast Row, from what I understand.
Yeah.
We elected to be vendors next to the Cody Rhodes, Frankie Kazarian cigar stand, I hope.
Well, that hasn't been confirmed, but that'd be cool.
I hope it'd be near them. I don't know. So we elected to go out. We sort of took a risk. Like, we're like, we don't want to be on Podcast Row. We'd prefer to be there the whole time, because Podcast Row, I think, is only there for a limited time. Mm-hmm. Like, they get a couple hours, or they get like half a day or a day. They get a day. We want to be all the days for all the hours.
So people know where to find us.
So if you, at any time, if you're there at Starcast, you can come by the vendor booth area, wherever that may be.
Yeah.
We don't know.
We don't know yet.
And we'll be there.
Yeah, you can come say hi.
You know what we look like if you're watching us on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you're listening to us, we will have, and you can read English, we're going to have a sign that says us going in.
Just
Raw.
that, us.
One guy has a beard, one guy doesn't.
Yeah. Let's do one last super chat. John Mower, $10. Hey, friendos, who in the current roster would be the best storyline to retire? Oh, sorry, Lego, $5. He mentioned the Dolph Drew shirt, but then he says it's kind of cool, I think.
Well, to each their own, man.
Yep. John Mower, who in the current roster would be the best storyline to retire Randall Orton?
To retire him? Jeez, man, I don't know. Kevin Owens? Who's the next?
Who's the next legend killer?
Yeah, who's the next legend killer? Chris Jericho, an old guy. I don't know. Mick Foley, he comes back.
What about Velveteen Dream?
Oh, there you go. That'd be good. Before we get started on the Raw Cap show, though, we've got 2 announcements to make. I hope this is the right one. Let's see if this is the right one. Open with, because I don't want to like put like a dick pic up on
that'd be bad.
Broadcast.
That'd be an embarrassment.
That's a good one. I can put this one up. All right.
That one's acceptable, yes.
Very exciting.
Where is it?
I mean, it's very exciting for you.
Me personally, or those watching?
For you personally. This is definitely not exciting for me. But we have an announcement to make.
Oh, we do, yes.
About Adam
Your
Mayhem.
H champion, Adam Mayhem.
Oh no! Control F. There we go. There we go. Look at this right there. Adam Mayhem gonna be at New Beginnings, Orlando, August 14th. He's gonna be fighting Craven and Jester York at Pro Wrestling 2.0.
2.0, yes.
New Beginnings. Check that out if you're in the Orlando area.
Yes.
Also, he's going to be in Puerto Rico
Yes, August 17th.
for a H title match. Oh man, this H title might end up in Puerto Rico somewhere. Somebody's going to take it off him.
Oh, I hope not. Don't say
Nexon.
that. Don't
Who is
say
this
that.
Nexon guy?
No idea.
He's the Nexon H champion. That's who
Could
he
be.
is. Anyways, that's going to be, I think, August 17th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So that should be a lot of fun if you're in the Puerto Rico, the lovely Puerto Rico area. Strong style pro wrestling. Adam Mayhem is like the least strong style guy there is.
Hey, man. You'd be
Anyways.
surprised. He can work snug.
Let's talk about Raw, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
It was all right.
Yeah, in a nutshell, look, man, we kind of figured this from the preview yesterday. Kind of like a whole lot of nothing again. But we're on the road to SummerSlam. We're almost done with it. There are some entertaining bits.
Yeah,
I
the
guess.
Heyman promo was really good.
The Heyman promo was definitely the standout bit.
I'm really getting into Roman Reigns sucker punching Baron Corbin.
Me too.
That was really entertaining.
Roman's been pretty damn
He
entertaining.
said, "How was your ribs?" And Corbin just says, "What?" Sucker punching on the way off frame.
Yeah.
Roman, you hear him say, "Should probably go have the trainer check that out."
He was laughing.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I kind of, at this point, I just want laughing Roman now.
Chill Roman.
Yeah, chill Roman.
He seems pretty chill.
So let me ask you something. That Heyman promo last night,
Yeah.
does it give you any indication? Because I think it means even more so that Brock is keeping the title at SummerSlam. Do you agree with that or
Yeah,
disagree?
I thought that too. I thought this is all just a huge work where they're teasing tension between the two of them, only for Heyman in the end to help Brock win.
It could be that. I thought that too. It could simply be a shift for Lesnar to give him something a bit different between now and Mania, between SummerSlam and Mania, not just your regular Paul Heyman coming out and doing his shtick. So I think it could be legit. I kind of feel like it's going to be what you just said. It's probably going to be Heyman acting like, all is bad, and then it's not really, because there is not, for one thing, and it's not like WWE needs it, but or it'd be unprecedented for them to do something out of the blue. What exactly would be the motivation for Brock to be treating Heyman this way anyways? They just sort of show up one day and they're acting like they're,
Then I guess the idea would be maybe that Brock just has such a huge head now, thanks to being the longest reigning Universal Champion, longest reigning champion in the modern era in WWE, or recently beating that CM Punk record.
Yeah.
That he feels like he can just do it all himself.
Yeah.
Anybody, he'd rather just sit and read his magazines.
Yeah.
Than deal with all the business stuff.
They introduce what should be a building storyline for him, basically, in the few episodes that they have with him in them. So that could be the situation too. So I don't know. I feel like it's just going to be another way to get. Although I don't know, man. That crowd. So wait, was that Roman's hometown or something last in Jacksonville? Is that why people were all in on Roman? Because people seem to really like Roman.
I think he's from Pensacola, which I think is not too far from there.
Okay, so there you go. I guess that's what they meant by the hometown pop as well, because people were really into Roman last night.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Roman's been doing better work of late.
Yeah, I agree.
He seems more comfortable, and that was always kind of the major thing, is whenever he'd have to talk or do this or that, he never really seemed comfortable.
Yeah.
It seems like he's comfortable in the role right now. He's, what you see from this episode, front and center, but it wasn't. I mean, nothing what they're doing with him is a huge departure from what they've done over the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's just shorter little bits. Even the sit-down interview, I didn't think was terrible. A little generic, but it wasn't bad.
I kind of dug it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Maybe they're winning. I think they're just winning, dude. The battle of attrition, we're
Could
losing.
be.
We're
It could
losing
be.
it.
It could be.
We're like, okay, fine. We're eventually tapping out on Roman. We're all in on him.
Yeah,
Why not?
I mean,
right?
I remember.
Why not?
Before WrestleMania, there was one episode of Raw that was really Roman heavy, and we were just like, enough. This is too much.
Yeah.
This one was really Roman heavy, but it was entertaining enough that I didn't mind it so much.
Yeah, well, they didn't pull the trigger on him tagging with Seth Rollins out a bit. That probably would have been too much.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
Yeah. So yeah, no, you're right. It was a Roman heavy episode. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being beat down. Maybe I'm just beat down.
be.
Maybe they're winning. Vince is winning. He's getting his way.
Could be.
I'm gonna pop hardcore when he wins at SummerSlam.
All right.
But he's not gonna win at SummerSlam.
Probably not.
That'd be a bummer. Episode kicked off with Kurt Angle promo.
He was putting over Ronda Rousey, her Raw debut match tonight.
Yeah, man.
And then Baron Corbin said, because he joined Kurt Angle in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Took the mic, said some words. Roman Reigns comes down. He and Baron Corbin start talking trash to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Corbin actually had like a really long chunk of dialogue he had to recite and did a really good job of it.
Yeah.
In the end, Kurt makes a match, Baron Corbin versus Roman Reigns, and it happens right now. He says, "Ref, come down here." Corbin sucker punches Reigns before the match actually starts.
Decent match too.
Yeah.
It was a fun match.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charvel Myers here in the Discord says, "I wonder if Steve and Larson decide when Adam Mayhem is going to lose that title." Why would you think that? He's in there in the ring, dude. We don't decide that.
Yeah.
Adam Mayhem controls Adam Mayhem's own destiny.
It's competition.
Exactly. That's why I'm really hoping he wins in Puerto Rico. I at least want a chance to.
You want to be there when he loses. That's why you're saying that.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I want to, or maybe even help choose his opponent, Walter. Although he's already demanded $5,000 for that, so.
Yeah, you better start that GoFundMe then.
Because I got to raise it for him and Walter.
I know.
So next up. It was a really fun match. It was a cool match. At one point, Baron Corbin tried to leave. Finn Balor came out and sort of made sure that didn't happen.
Yeah, he intercepted Corbin as he was walking up the ramp. So Finn walked down the ramp towards the ring. Corbin stopped, turns around, right about at the ring, and eats a Superman punch off the ring steps from Roman.
Yeah.
Roman tosses him back inside. Spear. Reigns wins. And afterwards, Finn attacks Baron, and Baron eats a coup de grace.
Yeah, Finn was very and then
it was not a good night for Baron Corbin.
They announced later on Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin at SummerSlam. Finn's got to go over there, right? Because Baron totally won clean like last week. So that's got to be Finn's night.
Mm-hmm.
If he's not gonna be inserted in the Intercontinental Championship, at least he can beat the Constable in the pre-show, right?
Maybe he can be this match will be for the title of Constable.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Constable Balor.
That'd be cool seeing Balor wear like a little tin, wear some tin, wear the sheriff's badge or whatever constables.
Well, they're kind of like they're like the policing.
Do they have badges? You would think, right?
I have no idea.
What exactly does a constable?
It's like a small town.
Oh, okay.
Or a small municipality, like a policing type individual.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. But I don't know if they have
or a space station.
I think with limited authority though.
Oh yeah.
That's my understanding.
Like, can they not tell people to?
Like they can write tickets maybe, but I don't know if they could arrest anybody.
A murder. Write you a ticket for murder.
No, it's like I'm going to refer you to the proper authorities. Like maybe they can apprehend them, but they can't toss them in jail. They have to get them and take them to the actual police.
Right.
I don't know.
Then hope they don't get charged with kidnapping.
Exactly.
Well, you're just a constable.
Well, it's not a citizen's arrest. They have an official title, constable.
You're literally you have to be making this up, right? You don't know this much about constables.
I don't know.
Constabilities.
Don't know. You just made up a word, I think.
I did. Moving on, Kurt Angle and Seth Rollins were backstage. Kurt made a tag match because Seth Rollins was like, look, man, every time I'm so focused on the IC title, trying to go after Dolph Ziggler, and I'm doing that. And then Drew McIntyre is there. And then Kurt said, okay, there's too much math.
Well, says vice versa.
Yeah.
If I'm concentrating on Drew or I was about to beat him, then Dolph shows up to keep that from happening. And then, yes, Kurt said, well, let's do this tag match. You find a partner. You can take care of it all right now.
Exactly. And he says, hey, okay.
Yep.
After that, we had
Bob Roode versus Mojo Rawley.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is a blow-off.
The battle of the loser locker room. Maybe whoever wins this gets to not dress in the loser's locker room.
Maybe.
Because I still feel Mojo. We disagree on this. But I feel like Mojo was still a member of the loser's locker room.
I didn't say clearly he was or wasn't. It just seems to me the way the scene was blocked that he was walking into the loser locker room not as someone who was going in there to get dressed, but someone who was going in there to berate everybody who was already in there, which leads me to believe that at least in his mind, he's above that and also might be physically, maybe he's supposed to be in loser locker room. He says, no, I'd rather get dressed in this broom closet across the hall rather than be in loser locker room.
Well, regardless, he had a match against Bobby Roode. Winner gets to stay out of winner gets to dress in the mid-card dressing room.
Yeah.
With
so Bob Roode gets the broom closet then.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, before the match, we saw him posing in front of a mirror I didn't see anybody else in that locker room.
Yes. See, so he definitely not.
He already
in the
had. No, I think he already had his own locker room.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Mojo, he was in that loser locker
I don't
room.
know. I think it's unclear.
Him, Kanellis, all those guys. Anyways, Bobby Roode went over with a glorious DDT. No surprises there. This isn't even Bobby Roode's not going to be at SummerSlam, is he?
No.
He's not going to be at SummerSlam.
Unless there's some sort of battle royal they decide to do for it. No.
Jinder was champion at last SummerSlam, is that right? Or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he beat Nakamura.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. He's probably not going to be at SummerSlam either. Unless they do some sort of weird battle royal thing.
Well, unless he gets involved in the Kevin Owens Strowman match.
Yeah, but
that could happen.
Yeah, he didn't even get a word in the promo thing last night.
Barely, yeah.
Yeah. So no, I don't. Yeah, because I remember we talked about I think it was last year. We talked about who is most likely to be
off the card or on the pre-show.
Man, Bob Roode, that was quick. That was fast for Bob Roode.
You poo-pooed that, and I was like, no, he's going to be on the pre-show in a year.
It doesn't always have to be an I told you so.
Yeah.
Doesn't always have to be that. Well, you were wrong, too, because he's not even going to be on the pre-show.
Oh, I know. That's worse.
Joke's on you.
That's worse, being off the show. Anyways, next, Elias was backstage with the camera crew.
This was great. So we was talking about, of course, he had a WWE Network documentary, and they didn't get it right there. And so he has his own crew, and he was directing them. He was like, hey, get a close-up on my
hands.
on my hands.
Came out to the ring, yeah.
That's that's right. That was in the ring, but this is before that. He had like a PA guy start running down shots with him. Like he wanted to get one at catering, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's some others.
His AD.
Yeah. It was all great stuff.
Yeah, it was good. Anyways, back to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Elias in there dropping a promo. Talking about this documentary that he's making on his terms with his vision. And so the camera crew gets in the ring. He's directing him, spinning around him as he's playing a song. And then he wonders if, in post, if they can use some CG to blur out the audience.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then he said, "Can you do CG to replace the faces of the audience to make them prettier people?" So it was all a bunch of that kind of stuff. I thought it was very entertaining.
Oh, it was great.
It was fantastic.
So he starts to play a song, and is interrupted by Bobby Lashley.
Bob Lashley comes out, and he's like, "Man, you keep talking about me. You keep saying my name, and that brings me out. Makes me so angry."
He says, "You're a joke. Your documentary is a joke. And this documentary you're making is a joke.
Rude.
But if you say my name one more time, it won't be a joke."
Yeah. So Elias is like, "Okay, tranquilo." They start to leave. He gets the clipboard from his PA writer guy, and then he throws it at Bobby Lashley, a sort of a distraction, attacks Bobby Lashley. Bob Lashley gets the upper hand, gets him up in a suplex position, or does the vertical thing.
Well,
whatever.
spine buster then,
Spine buster, yeah.
The vertical stalling
And he
suplex.
starts directing the camera crew. He's like, "All right, you get a shot of this. You get the audio and stuff."
Yeah.
And he laid out.
I actually thought
Elias.
Lashley did a pretty good job of this whole thing.
You thought who did what?
That Lashley did a pretty good job with all this.
No, I know he did. I know. I like Lashley. He's good.
Yeah, me too.
They're going to be at SummerSlam. They're going to have a match. Maybe a pre-show match, or
maybe
it might be like a pre-big main event match. Because it's going to be a kind of comedy-ish, not a comedy match, but
Well, it depends if
Elias.
If Elias has his documentary crew with him,
feels like he's gonna.
He's gonna use that camera or try to use the camera during the match.
Because they can get a lot of mileage out of that.
Yeah.
That angle.
Yeah.
After that we had Seth Rollins and Tyler Breeze backstage. Tyler Breeze was trying to sell him on being his tag partner.
Yeah. And he said, "Well, here, let's do it before I change my mind." That's what Tyler said.
Yeah.
And right then, Big Dog
Roman
Reigns comes in with his stuff. It looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Seth looks at him. Reigns pretty much says, "Yeah, I got your back," and that was that. They fist bump. Seth pushes down Tyler Breeze's hand.
That's messed up, man. That's so rude. I don't know if it was after this or it was later on. They showed footage from like a house show when they gave a fist bump to like a special needs dude. And it was like, seriously, I wanted to freaking cry. I was like, oh, that's like the sweetest thing I've ever seen in my life. That was really sweet. So maybe that's me. I'm just all in on Roman now. I think good guy, chill Roman.
Yeah.
I'm all in it. Until like next week when I'm not.
Well, as long as, for me, as long as he keeps sucker punching Baron Corbin.
That's a huge improvement.
I'll be invested, yes.
Yeah, it's a big thing. Because
he can tell that he enjoys it.
That's
he thinks
the
it's
thing.
a funny bit.
Maybe that's what it is. I just want to know that Roman is enjoying his job.
Yeah.
Probably.
For the longest time, it seemed like no.
Not surprising, though. The way Backstage has been jerking him around.
Yeah. Next, Razar versus Titus O'Neil.
See, I know it's Razar because he had hair, and I think Ree's hair. Versus, Titus O'Neil.
Razar won with a spine buster, but
what?
I don't know. I'm just not into this.
Oh, of course not, man. This shouldn't even be on like the non-Hulu. Like this should be like not even on the .com. Like what is the point of this? They do this stuff. They did this with a B team. I was actually surprised Titus lost because they did that thing where the tag team, the heel tag team, will always lose in singles matches.
But they win the tag match. Yeah.
But they win the tag match. It's a great big who cares, because when Titus comes out, it's a great big who cares because they never really get over. They never really win.
I know, but I want them to. Here's the thing. Like, I like Authors of Pain. They have that thing. They have this thing they do that they're not really given a platform to do it, which is dominate. That's pretty much all they can do. That's pretty much all they've been shown to do on the main roster is go out there and, as a team, dominate.
Yeah.
Like they did in NXT for the most part.
Yeah.
And without Paul Ellering adding that extra dimension, that's kind of, they're more or less one-dimensional now on the main roster. Titus Worldwide, I like them a lot. I like Titus. I've liked Titus for a long time. I like Apollo Crews. They could be very entertaining.
Yeah.
And they can put on some decent matches. This is not a good matchup. It's not a good matchup for either of them.
Well,
they should have, Authors of Pain should have been in the ring destroying the likes of Slater and Rhino, the lower level tag teams I'll go back. It seemed like they were going to do something interesting with Titus, trying to recruit them for Titus Worldwide.
Yeah.
That could have been interesting.
Yeah.
If it was a more, if it was like week after week, it continued even after AOP was beating them up.
Yeah.
Like Titus can go and says, see, I know you got it in you. Just let me help you focus that. That could be entertaining. Because then it's such a disparity in styles that it could be interesting and maybe funny and give some dimension to Authors of Pain.
Dude, you that's dangerous ground there.
It is, but there's not like they're doing anything with Authors of Pain anyway.
They can't do anything with them. You said it exactly right. They're one-dimensional. As much as I love Paul Ellering, he didn't add an extra dimension. He just added a cool promo guy, which is great, but there was no dimension. Even in NXT.
He had a mystique.
The best people.
There was mystique about Authors of Pain thanks to Paul Ellering's gravitas.
Originally there was. But once they came out in like Ninja Turtle outfits with like little Roderick Strong hanging out with them at War Games, that kind of made him jump the shark for me, man.
A little bit.
At that point, they had already been in NXT too long. And that kind of sucks because it's like...
Well, that's the major thing is they overstayed their welcome in NXT. They're more or less like lame duck
people
developmental guys.
That's the problem. I kind of feel like people who overstay their welcome in NXT, I don't know. I just don't know how much...
It just saps all their momentum. You want to be called up from NXT when you're, in some respect, at your peak.
Yeah.
Whether you're just coming off a title reign or just coming out of a major story, something. You got to come onto the main roster with a momentum. They had no momentum.
They're one-dimensional. It's going to be difficult for them regardless because they're one-dimensional. Like, look at the Revival. They're multi-dimensional, and look how hard it is for them.
Tough. I know it's
like
tough.
How difficult it is for them. Authors of Pain. Look, man, I like their packaging, and I agree with you that it's really easy to book the dominant stuff. But even look at Bludgeon Brothers, which is basically their over there on SmackDown.
No, I know.
You can't really do much with them. In this
day and age, with Titus Worldwide.
Look, for entertainment purposes, you're
right.
That's
what I'm talking about.
I just don't think they're gonna do
because
that
the issue is Authors of Pain. They're it can be fun to watch them destroy people, but once that ends, there's not much to them.
I don't know how savvy they are. Here's the thing. Let me ask you this: do you think Paul Ellering was a crutch for them? Because what else do they have to offer in like the personality department? What else am I supposed to give a crap about? With
I
Authors of
know.
Nothing. At least Dash and Wilder and what's his face?
Dawson, yeah.
Yeah, at least they're good mic guys.
Yeah,
they're good promo guys. They're a throwback. It's just, good wrestling doesn't matter on the main roster. So that's kind of their thing.
Seemingly not in the tag team division.
No, it doesn't. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I just like Authors of Pain. They need to just stay on main event or something. I don't know. Or maybe like Titus Worldwide. Maybe it'll be a succession of low card tag team, which is like all Raw has anyways. Is low card tag teams.
Yeah.
and then they'll just hop up to the title scene, and then they'll just figure it out from there. But man, they're just not a lot going on with them. What am I supposed to care about with them? You know?
No. Well, that's kind of like maybe the potential upside of a dominant heel tag team is that you're not supposed to care about them.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, you need to be invested in one way or the other. Not necessarily care, but be invested in the outcome of their matches.
Either they've already ruined them on being like a super dominant team.
Yeah, that's gone.
So that's gone. That's it,
and that was most of what they had.
That's it.
It took being off TV for a month and a half, and then suddenly the mystique was gone.
They were having issues with like Slater and Rhino at one point. Like they weren't like killing them.
No.
And then Apollo literally beat one of them last week.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
That's kind of it, man.
Yeah. Let's answer some super chats here real quick.
All right.
Jonathan, $2. Could Chill Roman smoke weed with Matt Riddle? I don't know how much of that Matt Riddle's going to be doing.
Charvel Myers here in Discord says at least Bludgeon Brothers have mallets.
It's true.
And like one of them has bad teeth.
Mm-hmm. Zach Spears, $2. Cinnamon Raisin Bagel is real. Yeah, I want one right now.
Alex C points out the Raw tag titles are on a low card tag team. That's all Raw has.
Yeah, I know. And that new theme song was horrible. New B team theme.
But it fit them. It fit them. Everybody's complaining about them, but I'm like, what do you want? They've got like
so bad.
They have white T-shirts that have marker drawn the B on them. Like,
yeah, I know.
That's what they should have.
That's so bad. DJ Mott, $2. Who do you think has the best shoe game in the WWE? It's Kofi Kingston. Kofi's got a great shoe collection.
It's him or Carmella. She always busts out with some new stuff.
Yeah, well, she seems to wear exclusively Jordans, whereas Kofi seems to have a more varied selection.
Enzo had a good shoe game.
Mostly Jordans again.
Another big creep.
Alto, what makes fans jizz harder? Undertaker's gong, Stone Cold's glass break, or The Rock's if you smell. Yeah, well, I'm just reading this whole question.
It's totally the glass break.
DC 5-speed, $5. So what's too much coffee? Working at Dunkin' Donuts, I drink like 5 coffees a shift and maybe 2 espressos. That's a lot. That's a lot of caffeine.
Especially when you throw in the espressos.
Yeah.
The Camping Troll, Taco Bell or pizza? Pizza.
Yeah, pizza.
It's pizza for sure. Pizza.
Joe Barton, $5. Quick plug, Rocky Mountain Pro Milestone 8 is this Saturday in Golden, Colorado, featuring Al Snow and Stevie Richards.
Here, let me do that. Rocky Mountain Pro Milestone 8 is this Saturday in Golden, Colorado, featuring Al Snow and Stevie Richards in action.
We don't know if they're in action.
Every match features blood.
Might just be making an appearance. James McBreen.
5 broken bones.
James McBreen, $2. Power rank today's power ranks I just got here.
Family-friendly show.
We haven't done any power rankings
Lots of
yet
blood.
Today. Wow, Corey Smith, $5. Who's cooler, Finn Balor or Adam Cole?
Finn.
Finn's cooler.
Yeah, he's way cooler.
Yeah.
Adam Cole isn't even that cool.
He just seems like an awesome guy.
He just seems like a super awesome guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Trey Saunders, $2. Getting high and saying what up before work. How's it going, Trey?
Good job, Trey.
Joe Juarez, $5. I feel as if Finn and Kevin Owens forgot that they each have an automatic rematch clause.
No, they mention it all the time.
Yeah, I know.
They always mention it.
Yeah, I know. Donut Odinson, £1.
Donut Odinson.
That's a great name. Quiet Wyatt, $2. Pair Apollo and Gable together already. That'd be good.
Ooh, that's
really
a good
good
one.
tag
I
team.
like that.
Yeah, that's
good.
All right.
Moving on.
Back
Next up
to
was the Kevin Owens show with Jinder Mahal and Sunil Singh.
They're up on a stage, kind of off to the side of the entrance stage ramp area.
And every time Jinder tried to get a word in edgewise, Kevin Owens would cut him off and just continue along his anti-Braun Strowman thread.
But Kevin Owens was crediting Jinder for helping him stay calm during this very stressful period of his career.
But then he was also throwing some shade at him, saying, you beat him in a match, but I beat him in a grueling steel cage match.
But you just beat him by countout, but that's the same way I could win at SummerSlam, he said, too.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Owens...
It's funny because this could have easily just been Jinder, not like, but he did... Jinder was... I freaking love Jinder
he's
Mahal,
great.
dude.
I love that after this match that was coming up here, he's in the crowd trying to relax himself.
Didn't even notice that.
It was
That's
great.
funny.
So anyways, Owens is proposing to Jinder that he has a rematch against Braun tonight. And then he says, all right, cue up Braun's music, Owens says. Doesn't play.
Yeah.
And then shortly thereafter, Braun decides to just toss the entire stage over.
Well, they notice that the stage is starting to move. And they're like, whoa. And they're not quite putting together what's going on.
And then it's tossed over, and then Braun's there, and then
And he screams.
they realize.
Yeah. So, anyways, then they have a Braun Strowman versus Jinder Mahal match. Kevin Owens again tries to run off with a contract. Braun stops.
He gets the contract back,
yeah.
and he stops before chasing up the ramp so he doesn't get counted out again.
Right, exactly. Owens tries again. Braun catches him on the ramp. Accidentally, as he's ripping the briefcase away from Kevin Owens, hits Jinder with the briefcase, which gets him DQ'd a second week in a row, which sees Jinder Mahal going over Braun Strowman. Man, add Jinder to that. Yeah, they're not going to add him to that match, are they?
No, but he might get involved in some capacity.
Yeah, that'd be good. Kevin Owens is winning that match, dude. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know. I wouldn't say for sure. Next, we had Baron Corbin backstage. He's on the phone with Stephanie. He hands the phone to Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle listens to what Stephanie has to say and then proceeds with the show.
Yes.
Next, we had a sit-down Roman Reigns interview with Corey Graves, kind of going over the entire breadth of his feud with Brock Lesnar.
Corey seemed a little more low-key this episode. I wonder if it had to do with the stuff we were talking about yesterday.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe. He seems like burnt out or something. On social media, he was like, social media's too much. Yeah, he didn't seem as... Maybe he just misses Booker T.
Could be.
Coach was extra irrelevant last night.
He was talking a lot more.
He was talking a lot more and saying absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Anyways, Roman Reigns interview.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was all right.
It looked good. The production value was good.
Yeah.
And Roman was good.
Yeah. Next, we had Seth and Roman backstage walking toward to Gorilla for their match. They are stopped by Kurt and Baron Corbin. Kurt breaks the news to him that per Stephanie's orders to preserve the match at SummerSlam, Roman was not allowed to be Seth's partner. And if he insisted, if he actually went out there, because Roman says, I don't care what Stephanie has to say.
Yeah.
But if he were to be Seth's partner, then he would lose his opportunity at the Universal title at SummerSlam. And Seth says, you have to look at the big picture. I got this.
I got this. It's all good. I'm Seth Rollins.
And so they walk off, and then Roman goes to Baron and says, how your ribs doing? And Baron, acting confused, says, what? And then Roman sucker punches him right in the ribs, walks off, laughs. You might want to get checked out by the trainer.
That was awesome. That was hilarious. I thought it was good.
It was pretty good.
After that, we had Dolph and Drew versus Seth. I'm not huge on this. When you have Drew McIntyre, who's like seemingly one of the most dominant guys they have, and Dolph Ziggler, who's the current Intercontinental Champion, shouldn't they just put Seth away really quick? Like, I get that it's the fighting spirit, and he's Seth Rollins.
Seth is always booked to ever since pretty much at least since he's turned face, he's booked as nearly unbeatable.
Yeah, I know. Like,
I feel like he could probably take on 5 wrestlers.
Yeah,
and put up a decent fight.
He's the Iron Man guy
because he's the architect. He always has a strategy.
He's
he
got a
always
strategy
thinks on his feet.
Yeah.
So it kind of fits with his character to an extent.
Yeah, but still,
he's a little overpowered. I agree.
It just bums me out. I'll tell you why. Because so after Raw wrapped up, so I finished watching it this morning on the PlayStation View, and after it wrapped up, it played whatever is after it, which I think is that USA show Sinner, whatever.
The one with Bill Pullman in it now, right?
Yes. After that, for whatever reason, it showed, I think because it was on my DVR, it showed that episode of Raw where it had like the 2 triple threat matches, and Drew McIntyre came out and said he wanted to fight for the Universal Championship, and I was like, man, I really missed that Drew from a couple weeks ago when he was in the Universal title scene for an episode.
I know.
So, I don't know. I was just like, oh, man, Drew, he's so good.
He's great.
So, I don't know. But, yeah, anyways, the numbers game was too much for Seth Rollins. Dolph got the pin after Seth ate a super kick.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they won. Sorry, Seth Rollins. So, what's that match going to be at SummerSlam? Do we know? No. All right.
Not yet.
Next up.
It'd be interesting if they managed to insert Drew into it, make it a triple threat.
Yeah.
So Drew has an opportunity to become Intercontinental Champion. Oh, they have one more week.
Yeah. No, it'd be great, though, if in the Go Home they did that.
Yeah.
They said, hey, Drew, good news. You're
in the match.
You're in the match.
You can say, oh, another handicap match. Great. No,
Nope.
You're in the match.
You can
become
win that.
Intercontinental Champion
Ooh.
if you win.
Yeah.
There you go. Next, B Team versus the Revival. That B Team theme is not good.
So it's not. It's fitting with the team.
I thought their initial theme that sounded like the A Team was fitting. Didn't they have their very first theme was kind of A Team-ish, and then they changed it to what they had for a while. And now they got this.
I thought they immediately came out to Yeah, I could be wrong. So it was a bit too Spirit Squad.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So their other theme was actually really good. It was actually good theme music.
Yeah, I know.
But that doesn't work for them. They can't have good theme music, dude. Their merch is like, it looks handmade. That's the point.
Well, here's the thing. If their theme sounded handmade as well, I'd be into it. The problem with this is that it sounded way too glossy, way too produced.
Yeah, okay.
And way too cheery.
Okay.
I understand the cheery nature could fit them to an extent, but it was too much of everything. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I know, but I think it's
Are
not
they expecting-
good. I think the point is it's supposed to not be good.
But this is bad, not good. Not charming, not good. It's bad, not good.
Yeah. But it got people cheering. What was it? B Team Go, B Team Go, something like that?
B Team Go, go, go.
Yeah. That was the whole point of it.
Yeah, no. I'm not going to chant to that. I'm going to sit there and be like, what the heck is this?
You're going to chant.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Anyways, next, they walked out. Revival had an iPhone promo.
Mm-hmm.
They're great. Put the belts on the Revival. So the match starts. A little back and forth. At one point, both Dawson and Bo Dallas are down because they knock heads in the middle of the ring. Lights go down. Lights come up. Matt and Bray have teleported and have replaced Curtis Axel and Dash Wilder. Mm-hmm. They both get in the ring. They attack Bo Dallas, Scott Dawson.
Yeah.
I guess a double DQ. No match. They stand tall. So we get a triple threat match at SummerSlam, it seems.
Great big waste of time. Hey, Revival could win that.
Yeah.
They could totally win that.
Heck yes.
It'd be something.
It would be something.
Something else.
Next, Paul Heyman interview. A masterful job by Paul Heyman. Early on we speculated how he got himself to appear so distraught.
This was uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
Yeah, no. It
felt
was
so
a captivating
legit.
performance, yeah. So
It was.
He was sitting there and he looked like he'd been crying for the entire week.
A week? Yeah.
His eyes were all red. He was fighting back tears. He looked exhausted, both physically and emotionally.
Yeah.
The line of questioning was at first about Brock, like, why do you think Brock would do something like this? And Paul said, Brock's not going to like that you're asking these questions.
Yeah, he started looking at the producers like, hey, this isn't good. I shouldn't be saying this in public.
Yeah, and so Renee Young says, okay, well, let's talk about you then. So why, how do you feel? What's going on with all this? Do you still consider Brock Lesnar your friend? And he said, yeah.
He said, my kids play with his kids. My family's friends with his family.
He said, we don't let many people into each other's lives, and yet we have in this case.
Yeah. He also said he didn't envision their partnership. He said, we had always talked about riding off into the sunset together.
With the Universal title over one shoulder and UFC heavyweight title over the other.
And me behind him saying the reigning, defending, et cetera, et cetera. It was like super effective.
Well, then Renee Young also asked, if this is it, who's anybody that might be the next Paul Heyman guy? And he took offense to that.
Yeah. He said, that's, I can't go down to garbage face from Brock Lesnar and anybody else's garbage face. So, no, it was, probably like performance, super duper performance, and yeah, it added another dimension to the SummerSlam match between Brock and Roman. I don't think this is going to be, we went through the stretch of, Mania and Greatest Rumble. And even before then, when they were doing the Brock can kill any guy with one F5, and then he gets to Roman and he doles out five of them. Yeah. I get the feeling this isn't going to be that kind of match. I get the feeling this is going to... So like in previous matches, the last two that I just referenced, they sort of... The way they started, it almost allowed the crowd to instantly like backlash.
Yeah, it felt like a video game they were watching.
Yeah. I get the feeling this is going to get crazy quick and not let the crowd crap on it before they really get to the meat of the match.
You know what it's
going to be meat
when
first.
They were during that Roman interview, and they were cutting to B-roll of their various matches. All the stuff from WrestleMania 31, watching that, I actually remember that match fairly fondly.
It was a good match.
In retrospect, yeah.
I wonder if there's any, watching the match itself, is there any regret on throwing Seth Rollins in there?
Oh, I doubt
Because
that.
the match was going really well and the crowd was actually into it. I doubt there's any regret, but because Vince McMahon doesn't regret anything.
Doesn't seem like it.
But given where we are now, where the crowd seems to just want to crap on it immediately, I do get the feeling that this is probably going to start off with something like fairly brutal. Like they might open each other up, like bleed almost instantly. Something crazy, and not just because their finishers, all their finishers are lazy.
Yeah.
The Superman punch, the spear, and the F5, they're all lazy moves. You just grab a guy and then drop him.
Yeah.
You do a spear or whatever. This is going to be, I hope, because, we've heard, and who knows if it's true or not, but endless times that Vince is scared about the reaction that the New York crowd is going to get. Vince wasn't huge on the reaction that Mania got, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
And if he's worried about, and he's doing this again with Brock and Roman, one way to almost guarantee to get that crowd into it is just to get to the meat of the match immediately. Do some, not a finisher, but something that looks violent, something that looks like a match.
That's one thing Heyman said, is that he's never seen Brock this violent before.
Yeah,
so
right.
That's gotta be evident during the match.
Yeah,
which means hopefully Brock won't kind of snooze his way through it.
Take a cue from Callahan and Penta. Spikes.
I doubt they're gonna do that, but
nail guns.
At least a level of brutality is not often
laser
seen.
Tag.
Well, there's no brutality with laser tag.
It's fun though.
Oh yeah,
people love laser
tag. Turn all
tag.
the lights off in the arena except maybe some black light.
I don't know how laser tag works these days. Did you have laser tag when you were a kid?
I didn't have it, but I've done it before.
It was so cool. It had like the silver thing that you put here.
Yeah, it's got a sensor on the front.
It on.
Yeah,
and then you have the old school one was like the coolest.
I never had the old school one.
Really?
No,
I did. It was like I didn't have a lot. I'm not saying you're crap, but like
I feel like you are.
My family,
childhood was.
I didn't get a lot.
Lesser than.
I didn't get a lot, but I did get laser tag.
All right.
It was fun as hell. And then you get some idiot who's like near a mirror or some glass, and you're like, I know where you are. You bounce it off the glass.
Yeah.
Right there.
See, never did that when I was a kid.
One here.
It wasn't until I was in college that I did laser tag.
Well, that's good.
Next up, Riott Squad versus Sasha and Bailey. This match was going all right until someone with a hoodie on got in the way of Bailey and Liv Morgan on the outside. Yeah. Allows Liv to get the upper hand. She takes the hoodie off. It is Ruby Riott. She has returned from injury.
Oh.
That
seemed quick.
I know. Must have been an MCL sprain.
Mm-hmm.
This served as a distraction, allowing Sarah Logan to pin Sasha Banks with the roll-up.
Yeah.
So, I guess this is the start of the tag division on Raw.
Yeah, man, that's fine. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Kick it off. Sasha Bailey, new tag champions. That's going to happen.
Yeah. Main event, Alicia Fox versus Ronda Rousey.
Boy, they took forever to build to this match.
Why? What? Like the interview promo thing.
Massive amount of time.
Why did that take so long?
It took they ran like a 15-minute long video clip and then a massively long interview. I get they're trying to get like a big fight feel out of Ronda Rousey's, but it's Alicia Fox, okay? Mm-hmm. And they tried to build her up, and I love Alicia Fox.
Yeah,
I think she's great.
And Alexa Bliss was touting her accomplishments in the WWE.
But
WWE.
Dude, that doesn't fool anybody. It doesn't. It's still Alicia Fox. She's still like probably, I don't know, lower out of all the women in both women's divisions. You can count on her to be a jobber. Like that's her role now.
Yeah.
And that's totally fine. She makes probably a lot of money doing that. That's great. Mm-hmm. But you cannot act like this is some big fight.
Yeah.
And it took forever to get there.
Is Mickie James hurt? Is that why she wasn't in that spot?
I would imagine so.
Because if it was Mickie James, it would have had that feel. Because Mickie James...
They could have built it better, yeah.
Yeah.
They could have built it better.
Not that Mickie has done a whole lot since her return, but she has legacy.
Yeah.
Not to say Alicia doesn't, but Mickie James is, what, a 6-time champion?
And they could have been smart enough.
Champion.
They could have, I don't know, built this for a couple. If they knew this was going to happen, build it for a couple of weeks with some good victories for Alicia Fox. Like some solid ones. Like one over Natalia, you know?
Exactly. Anyways, match was pretty quick. Alicia Fox and Alexa Bliss tried to use some trickery to gain the upper hand. Alicia Fox ate a couple judo throws, tapped to the arm bar. Afterwards, Ronda Rousey is in the process giving an interview. Alexa Bliss, for some reason, tries to attack her. She eats the judo throw as well.
Yeah. This is going to be one of those situations where the math is not going to add up because I don't know if even on the go home, Alexa Bliss is going to get the upper hand on Ronda Rousey.
Oh, I know.
I feel like from here until Ronda's holding that title, maybe in the main event at SummerSlam. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. I wouldn't be surprised.
There will be no drama and no tension.
Yeah.
And no thought or idea that Alexa Bliss is going to go over here.
Yeah, no.
None. I don't know. I just don't see that happening.
Yeah. I got a SmackDown preview in here. You want to read some SmackDown previews?
The previews are the best part of the show.
All right, I'll start. AJ Styles returns to address Samoa Joe. Last Tuesday, Samoa Joe got extremely personal with WWE Champion AJ Styles, accusing the title holder of neglecting his family in favor of his career as their SummerSlam title match draws near. The Phenomenal One returns to SmackDown Live tonight, 2 weeks after being blindsided by the Samoan submission machine. What will Styles have to say? Has Samoa Joe gotten inside his head?
This is not written by the A player. This is
it wasn't bad, but yeah.
That's a B effort right there and a C execution. I'll go next. The New Day and Thebar clash for SummerSlam title opportunity. I'm not feeling good about this, although it is 3 paragraphs. The tournament to determine who will challenge SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Bludgeon Brothers at SummerSlam, concludes tonight as the New Day clash with the Bar in the finals. Big E and Xavier Woods defeated Sanity to earn their place in the final match, while Sheamus and Cesaro emerged victorious from a hard-hitting throwdown with the Usos to move one step closer to earning a title opportunity at the biggest event of the summer. There's no love lost between these two teams. In fact, it was Thebar who brought the New Day's record-breaking 484-day reign as WWE Tag Team Champions to an end in 2016. Will the Celtic Warrior, and the Swiss Cyborg once again be victorious, or will the New Day earn the right to challenge for their 5th Tag Team Championship SummerSlam? Again, there was no
matter of fact
descriptions there. Yeah.
Next, bad. Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch team up to battle the Iconics. Though Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch will be opponents at SummerSlam in a triple threat match for Carmella's SmackDown Women's Championship, the two friends will be joining forces on SmackDown Live to take on the Iconics in tag team action.
All right.
Will Flair and Lynch be able to turn their focus away from Carmella and defeat their foes, or will Kay and Royce prove that the future is truly iconic?
Again, not that great of a
very matter of fact.
Very matter of fact. And here we go, the final stretch. What is the Miz's SummerSlam announcement? Daniel Bryan issued a SummerSlam challenge to The Miz on Tuesday, but he was rebuked by the A-lister. Rebuke is a great word.
That is a good word.
Who mocked him with a barrage of insults.
Oh, this is way better.
And an onslaught of crying baby videos. We totally forgot to mention that last week, too.
Yeah, I know.
We totally forgot that.
I know.
The Awesome One reiterated his stance on Saturday, stating clearly that the answer is no, as he believes he deserves better than a match with Daniel Bryan.
Wow. Should be a fun show. SmackDown's been pretty good of late.
Yeah, man.
All right, we got some mail.
Oh, that's awesome. Bry Guy, Ty Guy says, we turned on my Amazon Echo Dot by saying, Alexa, hey, Alexa. What do we want Alexa to do?
Alexa, give me a song.
Alexa, play Jerry Rafferty's Right Down the Line.
Play Rupert Holmes' Pina Colada song.
Alexa, play Escape by Rupert Holmes.
We got some mail. This is from Fiend Kicks. He's been asking us about this package for a while.
Does he like pina coladas?
I don't know. Do you like pina coladas?
I'm not a big fan of pina coladas.
There's words on this.
If you like pina coladas, is that what the word says?
Read on stream if you want. Larson, congrats on the Super Kick series. Looking forward to seeing more episodes. Steve, as an avid sneaker fan, I can't go on any longer knowing that you haven't had Boost in your life. Hope you enjoy. Remember, Boost is life. To the both of you, thanks again for reigniting my childhood love of wrestling. Now it's time to decide the red brand or blue brand. For the sake of the comment, imagine SmackDown is navy blue, and the rest is off the stream. Thank you, Colin. Fiend Kicks. Shoes in here, he said. Ooh.
Are those like new?
Find out.
I hope they're all like worn and stuff. Or I hope there's like a snake in there.
Ooh. They are boosts. Whoa, red or navy blue.
Oh man, look at that.
What's it going to be, Steve?
These are like new.
Yeah. This
Holy
is incredible.
crap.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That's like insane. That's awesome. Man, that's so nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Kicks. Wow. Oh, they look great on the stream too. Look at that. Wow. That's so nice.
Are you
Yeah.
are you in for red or blue? Raw or SmackDown?
I'm a less flashy guy. Well, I don't know. Maybe I do want these. I'm a SmackDown guy. Give me those. Maybe not. I don't know.
You can think about it.
I'm gonna think about it.
All right.
That's real. Well, no, red for my red. That'll do it. Red for
All right.
mine,
There we go.
blue
There we
for
go.
blue.
There we go.
Wow, that's
Decided.
so.
Thank you
man,
so much,
that's
Colin.
nice.
Thank you so much.
We got one more here.
It's a giant box.
This is a big box. Let's see here. Oh shit. Hey, Steven Larson. Moved into my first house 2 years ago with my girlfriend. Came across this wrestling gem I've had since I was a child. Thought you might like displaying it around the office or whatever. The game I found at work. I drive for a thrift store. Oh, that's nice. So your podcast get me through some long days. Keep doing what you're doing. Fox from Texas.
Awesome.
Ah, look at that guy.
Oh wow.
I think I'm cute. Holy shit, look at this.
I think I had this.
Oh man, this is crazy. Oh shit.
I might have had this. Oh wow. Is that what I think it is?
Trying to not kill this thing.
Oh, that is. Wow, that's so cool.
I'm gonna do this right now. But look at this.
That's so cool.
It's a friggin' Star Trek board game. That's
incredible.
amazing. That's so cool. Thank
That's
you so
awesome.
much. Very exciting.
Yes, thank you so much.
Everybody's so nice.
Yeah, I know.
All
right. Let's do some questions, yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
Donut Odinson, £2. Hey, just a quick one. Say it's awesome. Me and Kirsty love you. Calvin PR01, $5. What's up? Calvin from Martinez, California. Listening to you guys on my way to work. New fan. Discovered you guys just a month ago.
Stevie Bradley, in reference to the shoes here in Discord, said, Crips and Bloods. Well, yeah, if I'm wearing those red ones, I can't stray into certain territory, I don't think.
How about this?
What?
I take one of the red ones. You take one of these blue ones.
Ooh, that's a cool idea.
Let's do that.
All right.
BreakingControllers.com, $2. Hey, guys, are you ever going to do a Three Many shirt?
Stevie Bradley said, just like that, Alexa's playing the Pina Colada song.
Three Many shirt? We could do a Three Many flavors shirt.
Oh, yeah, we should. With like an ice cream thing? That'd be cool. I'm down for that.
Universal Jones, $2. Tough one. Shag, Mary Fire, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong.
Well, marry Adam Cole.
Yes, absolutely. That's no question.
I guess Shag Kyle O'Reilly.
And marry Roderick Strong. No, Fire.
Yeah, you got to fire Roderick Strong.
Ooh, that's
Charvel
tough.
says, power rank wrestler themes that actually fit the person's character. And why is Johnny Gargano number one, according to him?
Well, yeah, I'd say so.
I could see that. That's Rebel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aleister Black's. Mm-hmm. All those NXT theme songs
they do a really good
are
job with
so
NXT.
well done.
Simon Drucker, $2. Larson, Cinnamon Raisin Bagel, Little Butter, and Nutella is real.
Oh, are you a fan of the Nutella?
I don't know if I've ever really
I
had
don't
it.
know if I've ever actually had Nutella before.
Noon Mountain, $2. Did it look like Heyman was on weed? A little bit.
Yeah. I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
Because he had red eyes.
Yeah. Gaming Anthem, $2. You see the new Arya Davari returned video package? Have not. I want to check that out.
Oh, no. That sounds cool, though. I want to see that.
Jared Brameyer, $2. First super chat, but long time friendo. Thank you.
Oh, that's cool. Cody Miles posted up a picture of, I guess this is going to be at All In. Madison Rain, Tessa Blanchard, Britt Baker,
that'd be
and
great.
Chelsea Green. That's
gonna be
awesome.
great.
That's cool.
Awesome. Delete, $2. Who has the worst theme in WWE? The worst.
Who has the worst theme? Well, you seem to think it's B Team now, huh?
Oh, it's not good.
Who's got the worst theme?
I might say B Team right now. Dolph really needs a new theme.
Oh, I'm so tired of that.
This
I'm
feels
so tired of
so
hearing
dated.
that. So much about Dolph feels dated, though.
Fiend Kicks, $2. Enjoy those shoes. Thank you very much, Fiend Kicks.
Yeah, man.
You really want to trade?
Yeah, probably not.
Why not?
Because how am I going to walk around with like two different color shoes?
It's called style, man.
Is that?
Yeah. I think Sega just released a Sonic pack that's got one Sonic shoe, one Dr. Eggman shoe.
What are we doing? Right for right?
Yeah, right for right.
Right for right.
There we go. I'll put these on right now.
If you like pina colada. Alexa, play Escape by Rupert Holmes.
Or at least if they don't come that way, Xavier Woods was wearing them like that. So.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if he set the precedent, then
Yeah,
I'm
man.
fine
I think
with
it'd be great.
All right.
Let's go to the Patreon, answer a few questions there.
All right.
Joshua Dynamic Knight Martinez, if they continue hyping the match with Heyman, could the match actually gain some fanfare? Roman versus Brock.
I think this match is going to, I think we're at the point this match is going to get over, man. I think people are going to be into this match.
I hope so.
I think it is. I think they're going to do something crazy.
I hope so.
Brock's going to produce a gun. He's
Well,
going to say, this
I
is
wouldn't
my
get
new
your
Paul
hopes up.
Heyman.
I wouldn't get your hopes up. Nicholas Grosskirth, $3. Do you think Alicia Fox was selling for Ronda, or did Ronda shoot ragdoll Alicia Fox last night?
At one point, it did kind of feel that way because there seemed to be like an Irish whip reversal that went wrong.
Yeah.
That I think Ronda like called an audible or something and just judo threw the shit out of her.
Yeah.
And that seemed legit. That really did.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't. Piggy Carnage. Does it seem more likely that Jinder is going to get the Universal title after winning that Money in the Bank contract? No, no.
No.
You're reading too deep into that one, man.
No.
I like where your brain's going, though. I'd love to see Jinder get that Universal title. Maybe. Let's see here.
Dong Diggler, who can legitimately be the next Paul Heyman guy? He thinks Ambrose has potential.
See, Ambrose. Ambrose has to not be managed.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole point. He's supposed to
you
be
can't be a lunatic but be managed.
He's like a loose cannon.
Mm-hmm.
He's a loose explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. Don't call me Lawler. Says Steven. After all your talk about how great Impact has been, I ended my long, almost decade drought and started watching it again. I saw the OGs steal LAX's belts. I also saw last week where LAX jumped them, and with their stolen belts laying in the ring, they went to the back. What's up with that? I don't know. They just wanted to go kick some ass. I don't know. I sort of watch it when I can.
Yeah. Joshua Rush, hey friendos, I was kind of wondering about a horrifying scenario.
Uh-oh.
Which would bury Braun more if he cashed in at SummerSlam against Reigns and Brock mid-match, Seth Rollins style, only to get pinned by Brock and look like a loser, or cashing in mid-match only for Reigns to get pinned by Brock, making him look dumb for wasting the cash-in. Well, I mean, if he eats the pin, that's the worst look.
Yeah, him eating the pin, him cashing in towards the end of the match, him being, well, relatively fresh, because he'll have a couple hours of rest. Cash-in has to happen. That has to happen.
I think so.
Maybe not.
There
has to be. I'll put it this way. Didn't there have to be like a legitimate reason for Braun not to cash in on that match?
Yeah, you'd think so. Gary Smith, $2. I hate Cesaro's theme. The sirens bug me. Yeah, I'm not huge on the sirens, but I've got used to it. Stacy Clemens, $2. Breeze and Rollins would have been real. I agree. I think that'd been great. Jared Bromier, $2. Friendo meetup in St. Louis.
Oh, we'll tweet at us and then we'll retweet it.
Yes.
We're not going to be in St. Louis.
No.
I'd like to go, though. I've never been to St. Louis.
Nor have I.
Kai Hywell, do you think if Stone Cold's post-Mania 17 heel turn had been closer to the character pre-Mania 13, when he was like a true heel,
Yeah.
would it have been more successful?
No, because a lot of the attributes he had as pure heel Stone Cold was what got him over as anti-hero Stone Cold. It had to be something completely out of left field.
Yeah.
Like aligning with Vince McMahon.
I don't think it just, people wanted to love him so much. I don't think there was any way to do that properly.
Nope.
No. All right, you want to do play-per-view?
Oh, sure. You probably want your shoe back, don't you? I don't think you're into the swap.
I just feel like I got to think about it.
All right. That's fair.
About it, man. All right. What are we going to do for play-per-view today? Play-per-view.
What about ECW Heatwave?
Joe Juarez says St. Louis is cool. Stay away from the Illinois portion, though.
I'm going to do Heatwave, ECW Heatwave, 1995, Rage in the Cage.
How many heat waves were there?
More than 2.
ECW heat wave.
Oh, man, this looks great. All right, I made the right choice.
What year are you doing?
95.
All right. Oh, the first one was in 94. Okay, I'll do 94 then.
All right. I'll go first. Oh, wait, how many matches do you have?
I have.
I have 8.
Look at that ECW arena.
I know.
That's great. Results. You have 5. I have 8.
Perfect.
All right, so I'll get rid of my first.
No, I have 8 too.
Oh, you have it. I thought you said 5. That's
No,
weird.
I said 8.
Okay.
I said I'll go first.
Okay.
Mikey Whipwreck versus Mike Norman.
Mike Norman.
No.
Oh, really? I thought Mikey Whipwreck always lost, and then he just won the title.
Well, this must have been around the time he was winning everything.
I guess so. A tag team match.
All right.
Hack Myers. Is that Sam? No. Not Sandman Hack. Hack Myers.
No, he was Sandman back then.
Well, I know. I just figured maybe Wikipedia was being weird. Hack Myers and Rockin' Rebel versus Axel Rotten and Ian Rotten. This is 1994.
I'll go with Axel and Ian.
Very good.
Tag team match for the ECW World Tag Team Championship. The champions, Raven and Stevie Richards versus Tony Stetson and Don E. Allen.
I'm going to go with Raven and Stevie Richards.
No, they lost by count out.
What? Oh. Okay. Singles match for the ECW Television Championship. Chad Austin with Jason versus the champion, Mikey Whipwreck.
I'll go with Mikey Whipwreck.
Very good.
Hack Myers versus Val Puccio.
Fuck. I'm going to say Hack Myers.
Yeah.
He was on the Ascent.
Yes.
Singles match. Tommy Dreamer versus Stevie Richards.
Stevie Richards.
No.
Ooh. Next, 6-man tag match. The Pitbulls and Tommy Dreamer versus Raven and the Dudley Boys. The Dudley Brothers.
I'll say Raven and the Dudleys.
No.
Bummer. Singles match. Mr. Hughes versus Tommy Dreamer.
Wait, didn't Tommy Dreamer just have a match?
Yes.
Mr. Hughes.
Very good.
Another tag match. Eddie Guerrero and Taz
Ooh.
versus Dean Malenko and Too Cold Scorpio. That's probably really good.
I'll go with Dean Malenko and Too Cold Scorpio. Tag team action. Sabu and Taz versus the Pitbulls.
Pitbulls.
Wrong.
Singles match for the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, Chip. Axel Rotten versus the champion, the Sandman.
Sandman.
Mm-hmm.
Dueling Canes match.
Ooh.
The Sandman.
All right.
Versus Tommy Cairo.
Sandman.
Very good.
Steel cage match. Stevie Richards versus Luna Vachon.
Stevie Richards.
No.
Bummer. Singles match for the ECW Heavyweight Championship. The champion, the franchise, Shane Douglas, versus Sabu.
Go with the franchise.
The franchise by countout.
Main event. Steel cage match. Public Enemy versus the Gangstas.
I'll say the Gangstas.
Yes.
Nice.
I got 5.
All right. You have one last one.
Oh, cool.
Barbed wire match. Terry Funk and Dory Funk Jr. versus Public Enemy.
I'll go with the Funks.
Wrong.
Oh, all right. I still won.
I have 4.
I had 5. Eliezer Santana, $3. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
High Fly Kagan, $5. If you could use magic to turn any unhealthy food suddenly healthy while retaining the taste, what food would you choose?
If you could use magic to turn an unhealthy food suddenly healthy. Oh, wow.
Like pretty much anything. Most foods are terribly unhealthy for you.
So you got to pick one. I would go with pizza.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, pizza, I can't get enough of it.
Yeah, I know.
I could eat that all freaking day long.
M squared, $3. Missed the show, but have a great day anyways. Thank you, M squared.
Thank you, M
Same to
squared.
you.
Yeah.
Perfect way to sign off.
Absolutely. Patrons,
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Keep an eye on that Patreon wall. We're going to be going live with post-show yay or nay very, very shortly. Hilton, can we get some music, please? Hilton. Hey, Hilton.
Hilton.
Get some music. Thank you, Hilton. Anyways. That's it for the show. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. That's it for the show. Thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.